Just call it what it is it's a fucking Dookie Boy round. Fucking 5,000% of fucking Dookie Boy round. God damn, what do you need to see to fucking wake up? Does the shit paddle have to slap you right in your fucking face for you to snap out of your stupidity? Hey guys, what's going on? Man, I should have shaved. I look like shit on this one. That's all good. Anyways, I was coming on to do a comment reply video, and it appears that we're going to have to switch it up and do something a little bit different here. Because usually where I would come to read the comment replies off, I no longer have that option. It was just a tab on the left side of the screen. It would say comments. I would click that and go in there. But I'm trying to do a comment reply video here. But unfortunately, it's acting all weird. So how can I do this now? Your channel was good. We're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way, I guess. Okay, if I go to a specific video, the option for comments is there. Okay, so we can do it this way then. I guess I just have to do one video at a time. So Dead Inside wrote, I heard those drones were spraying liquid farts, but since it's Jersey, no one could tell. Unbelievable, bro. What in the fucking world? Isn't it Jersey that's got the little like poop maps and all that? Well, no, that's not Jersey. That's where the fuck is that? Jesus, I can't believe I can't remember the name. But I know it. I mean, I always picture like Skid Row or whatever. Anyways, Brownstone Bear wrote, anyone who owns land should never have to pay a property tax to pirates. Amen. Amen. Not ever, he wrote. It's true. It's like it's a complete mafioso system, and it's obvious, and people still don't notice it. It's bizarre, but amen, Ryan. Viru wrote, this was deep as the ocean, bruh, digging the passion. Thank you, Viru. I appreciate you. Burnt Relic wrote, I've never been a fan of this reality. It always felt off. Not sure how this can, for anyone's benefit, even a creator, other than something sadistic that feeds off sadistic shit. Any amount of intelligence could see what happens when a BCD knowing EFG is around the corner and can't be a good idea. Duality alone, something shitty is going to exist. Like an experiment gone wrong, or as supposed to in order to prove a point. And we are the leftovers. I feel absolutely alone. I don't want anyone suffering, but the fact no one can relate or see shit, fucking torture. Even if they are missing an arm, an eye, and dead loved ones, still trying to put a positive spin on this life, ... It's baffling to me. It used to be baffling to me, but honestly, humans do this all the time. They live in delusions instead of observable reality because they can't they can't do it. Like when you see somebody, that's why I say it really kind of boils down to weakness to a degree. I know it's a harsh word. It's not hard. These people are victims, really. Every human's a victim. I think even the elites are victims to what's happening here. I think they're being totally controlled and blah, 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 too. Like, I don't think it is the way people think it is, what's going on here. But I see people who can't deal with such a harsh reality preferring to live in mental comfort zones, delusions, as opposed to dealing with the disgusting darkness that they can observe. I kind of understand it. I don't agree with it. The truth is going to hurt me, but give me the truth anyways type of motherfucker myself. So I can never truly understand. You understand what I'm saying? I understand it, but it's not me. It's baffling to me. It's baffling to me too. Hero, even if we are all one single consciousness with the illusion of separation and nothing is real. I need to minimize this, or hold on one sec, because it's just the fucking camera's just in the way. There, that's better. Like that. Yeah, that's better. I gotta see my old unshaven ass ugly mug. Oh my god. Anyways, where was I at? Like, um, even if we are all one single consciousness with the illusion of separation and nothing is real, it's still wrong. Any part of us suffers and feels it as real, even if we are happy in elite status instead. Even if we are happy in elite status instead. I don't know that I understand what he means. Oh, okay. Yeah, even if yeah, okay, I see what he's saying. Yeah, even if you were one of the like let's say you were a multi-billionaire set for life, never have to worry about a bill, you could just live life truly free. As the closest you could get to free in the prison system. That really only frees a small select handful of individuals and enslaves the rest of us. But anyways, the if you even if you got that, you're still in the prison system. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Uh, he's making a lot of good points in this one comment alone. Uh, the only thing I can think is to find the center, be still, and know I am God type approach. That's usually what I roll with too. To be honest with you, Burnt Relics, that almost that same approach. He wrote, "I don't align with whether." Oh, I think he meant either of the duality sides bullshit. Take no part and just don't interact. Like refuse to participate and interact, or let it get to you. It's like this place will do so. In a weird way, actually, Burnt Relic, when you think about it, what me and you were doing is sort of what they were doing too up there when we were talking about them going to their little, like we just tell ourselves this to get by. You know what I'm saying? Like we're actually doing the same thing. He wrote, "It's like this place will do evil even far from you, where you can't do anything about it, knowing it affects you." Yeah, that's just that fucking gets under my skin more than almost anything. He wrote, "Not saying ignorance is bliss and it goes away if you ignore it, but you won't be feeding it anything and therefore useless to the system. In short, starve the fucker. I don't fucking know. It's like an unanswerable riddle in a turd inside a bigger turd." It is. Here, if the rest of the monkeys will wake up and start washing stuff great. Still a death realm, but until then, monkeys fling poo. Yeah, this is something I've been thinking a lot lately. Is just how low the human race actually is. Like the stuff that they will give into, the stuff that they will consume. It's just so low level and degenerate type behavior. It's so disheartening. I see you wrote amazing video. We back in the hell realm. Clap. Confused sign or coughing sign. 100%. I don't know what that is. Looks like a sad face. She's like, ooh, it's a little sad looking face. Thank you for the comment. But that was Burnt Relic, by the way. That was a great comment. Thank you for that. Oh, I see. Thank you for the comment. Carney Barbie wrote, "Those of us on here get it. Thank you for helping us not feel so alone." You're welcome, Carney. I know it really is a very lonely road, isn't it? Really, like it's a lonely place. It's a lonely fucking road. Adam Walker wrote, "Feeling the same as you, mate. Lost and trapped here, forced to work and take part in the system and exist when I just want the opposite, solitude and freedom. Every day is a painful waste of my time, which I'm trying to just get through." Yeah, I feel about that same way, Adam. That's what it feels like. Yeah, that's why I say it. Like it's a prison system, even if you don't think it's a loose farm or a soul trap. It's still a prison system, at least to me, which is still a soul trap. Like this is what is happening to the very essence I am. Is being forced upon. This existence is being forced upon my essence. To me, what is that if that's not a soul trap? John's Journey wrote, "I hear stuff like World War III economy collapse, global warming, and I don't give a rat's ass anymore." Oh yeah, I'm at that place too, John. I'm at that place too. Um, I was thinking about, actually, I was going to make a whole video called Yawn. I mean, but then I thought, well, how long can I make that video? But that's pretty much what the video is going to be. It's just like, oh, there's bombs. I was talking about basically how cringy this reality is. That's what I was basically, the whole video was going to be at how its attempts at trying to be the Matrix are just corny now. And I'm like, thinking of, oh, here come the bombs. Here comes, there's going to be war. Yawn. Oh, you better get worried. Your bills are going to have to get paid. Yawn. Oh, there's fucking drones in the fucking aliens. Yawn. Uh, Check out this new footage of the JFK assassination from this new angle. And then that little drip fed retard bullshit. I'm sorry. Yeah, I could just go on for days. I could definitely make a whole video now I think about it, because if I just let myself go, it's. Yeah, but I'm at that point too, John. I agree 1,000%, brother. It's just like, this place is stupid. It's stupid at this point. It's stupid at this point. We're going to ignore those stupid messages. Kenny 8 wrote, anxiously waiting in anticipation of the next big one was just another way for the Loosh farmers to get some crop. I try to not even think about the future of the world, not being. I'm sorry, this is a reply to John's journey. I should have said that. Let me start this one over, because actually I'm a little confused, and that stupid fucking messages are. I should have turned my phone off. If they continue, I'm going to turn it off. But Kenny 8 wrote, anxiously waiting in anticipation of the next big one was just another way for the Loosh farmers to get some crop. I try to not even think about the future of the world, not being hopeful nor doomer about it. Whatever will happen, but one thing's for sure, it's a nonstop harvest of our energy. I doubt they will collapse everything and cause mass death. I think they want as many souls as possible, always on a knife's edge, barely making rent. Exactly. These are such great comments. And being anxious about their future on one end, and providing them all kinds of vapid dopamine distractions on the other. Bread and circus, baby. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. It's just happening in a more fucking advanced version. Adele Ramcharan wrote laughing faces replying to this. That looks familiar. I think I just subscribed to her. I think she has a channel I just subscribed. I could be wrong about that, but Winston wrote, watching this video feels like I'm supposed to do something in the mind, but I have no clue what, like an itch I can't scratch. I have a clue what itch I got to scratch, and that's turning off this fucking stupid beeping ass phone. Sorry, guys, one sec. Let me turn this stupid fucking thing off. I don't know who the fuck is messaging me 100 trillion fucking times right now. That's actually my buddy. I'll get back to him. He knows this shit's important to me. Let's just shut this motherfucker down. Actually, I should shut my cell phone down, honestly. I should shut my cell phone down regardless when I'm making a YouTube video to maybe, I don't know, maybe block the incoming messages it's probably trying to send to my brain. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Winston, that was something I think I covered in my last video, actually. It was just the thought of, am I doing something wrong here? It kind of falls into the category of what you're saying. Like, there's just something I should be doing in my mind. Like, if I just fill my brain the right way, something's going to finally click. And I'm going to be an X-Men, and I'm going to be like telekinetically moving things around my mind and healing people with my hands. And I do too. I feel like there's something like that, but then I don't actually get any proof of it. It's almost like another carrot on the stick, hopium type thought thing to get us by. Harry Person 4037 wrote, I'm Greek too, so I'm a hairy. Actually, I don't know. I used to be more hairier than I am now. Actually, I'm not as hairy as I used to be, but still, I guess, fairly hairy. But poor hairy person over there, wrote, I feel the same. It also gets 0 stars from me. Oh, he means like he was rating this fucking Dookie boy realm. Burnt Relic wrote, "Love you, man. Keep telling the honest truth. I love you guys too." Uh, Dead Inside 674 wrote, "All I know is what the simulation wants me to know. None of this information is testable, which suggests the information is corrupted in some way. It uses this untestable, corrupt information to continue to dog walk me for energy." Absolutely. Just keep you distracted, keep you thinking you're always close to the answer, keep you thinking you're always onto something, just keep you thinking, but not ever giving you the. And then people have the audacity to say this is a learning school too. It's like, bro, are you crazy? No, it's the Samsara fucking. Yeah, not only is it a pretend school, it's a pretend reality. It's a Samsara school of fucking retardation, is what it actually is. Oh, the Samsara, it's a hell realm for us. And if it was a learning school, it would be obvious. It wouldn't be mysterious. Oh, you just learn better when you don't know you're in one. Like that, no, that's not true. That's stupid and retarded. And just, again, it's mysterious and nobody here seems to care about learning anyways. Dead Inside 674. Like, look at channels that even talk about or think about the same way that I talk or think about. Look at the amount of subscribers channels like mine have. And that right there tells you, like, people don't have deep thoughts. People don't have philosophical thinking minds. People just aren't into this type of stuff. They would rather watch a big. If I had some great 36, fucking D tits pushed up in a nice bra, and I was a cute little dime piece, I would have 10,000 subscribers, and I could get on here talking about fucking hot dogs and dumb shit, Mickey Mouse, and Mickey Mouse is such a cute. But as long as you can see some of them titties, boy, I'd have that alone like tells me like, man, humanity's in such a low level fucking meat monkey state. It's disgusting. Like the deepest thinkers are ignored and or called crazy or well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Dead Inside wrote Another Day in Paradise. Yeah, amen, bro. I'm not praising some god named Oh Man. I don't give a fuck about him. It's just a thing I've been saying my whole life. AMV wrote, "Guys, are you following this drone thing? It's hilarious. I've seen a few little clips in those like TikTok compilations. I've seen a few of them. Uh, but oh, she linked a video. I watched this video already. Actually, I've seen this comment already, and I watched this video. It was the news reporter was basically saying, "How can we not know what's going on? This is bizarre." It's like true. It's like we have like this 10 quadrillion dollar a second fucking budget, and well, we just don't know what's going on. Well, figure it out, motherfucker. Like, where are your fucking jets or helicopters? Your high definition cameras that fucking and zoom in fucking 10 times better than any common person's camera can and see the object. Like, what are we paying you people for, other than to get into suits and lie? What are we, anyways? But don't get me started on politics. I hate demons with a passion, but. Uh, Bronson Bear replied back to V. He wrote, "The fifth wave type shit. Lion Sword is correct. If a fortress is overrun with parasites, you burn it all." Uh, if a fortress is overrun with parasites, you burn it all. Yeah, well, I guess unless there's like good people mixed in with the parasites, then I mean, can you really burn it all? I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. It does seem like the reality does seem like a lost cause. Like, if I'm being brutally honest, it does seem that way. But I still, I haven't seen us make any attempts to actually do anything about this shit. To be honest with you, getting on YouTube and bitching about it's the best I've seen people do. Hey, I'm V. Wrote clapping signs. Thank you, V. I appreciate that, love. Skeptic wrote first such a well, I'm going to say his full name actually. Skeptics 49 wrote, "First, such an important feat, Dookie boy realm." Amen. Dead Inside wrote, "Feels good, huh?" With a question mark back to him. You were first. Skeptics, actually, I don't know. It doesn't tell me who commented first, so you may have been, you may not have been. I don't know, but was that Angry Soul? So let's go into the mentally glitched one. Mentally glitched in a matrix or something like that. Oh, mentally glitched in the matrix. Okay. That inside wrote Confucius say elevators smell different to a dwarf. Ooh, that's probably true. Dead inside also commented $1 trillion defense budget can't pin down a drone. Hey, don't great minds think alike? Great minds think alike. Amen. I don't know the actual number or whatever of it dead inside, but it's like, what do we pay you fucking cocksuckers for? Like, seriously? What, to be caught in scandals, to have multiple felonies, to be involved in multiple crimes, to be like, what are we paying you demons for? When is the American people or just people in general going to grow a brain and start operating logically in observable reality? Like, that's all I'm asking for. I'm just asking for people to become normal. I'm not asking for some great feat. I'm actually not asking for humans to turn into X-Men. I think that would be super cool because it'd be better. I'm asking for them to come out of retard mode and go into normal thinking mode. Normal reacts, like if somebody's obviously doing them wrong, they treat it that way. They don't live in delusion and pretend and keep buying lies and fucking go to hell. Actually, you know what? I don't even want to jump in that bandwagon because that seems like a team of demonic, create chaos people too. If I jump in like if I say, oh, I hope there's a hell, I want them to burn in hell, then I'm just a nasty, evil person from a Christian perspective. It's like, I don't want to be nasty and evil. I don't want to be associated with nasty and evil. I want nasty and evil removed from my existence permanently. I no longer want to associate with nasty and evil ever again. It's unnecessary. Again, if you see a man slaughtering babies and you run over there and he had a whole conveyor belt of babies coming to him, and there was one every 30 seconds, you'd see he was killing one, chopping this one up, there goes another dead baby, up 30 seconds go by, and you ran over there and you killed that guy, what you did is not evil. It's righteous. What he was doing was evil. So there is, I guess, what you could say is like a necessary evil. Like, but that to me, killing that guy is not evil at all. It's not even like a necessary evil. It's a righteous act. It's necessary. It must be done because an evil act is being done. In this reality, we sit by and watch the dude at the conveyor belt. And I'm not talking about abortion specifically or anything like that. I'm just using that as an example. That's what happens. In this reality, tyrannical, evil people continue doing evil every day, and good people don't do shit about it. You can say maybe there are things like that happening now. I mean, I don't know. You guys hear about that dude like smoke some pharmaceutical CEO? I haven't looked into the story at all. To be honest, I just seen again a few little clips on the fucking TikTok compilation things that I watch, but uh, I don't give a fuck about that motherfucker. He's a pharmaceutical company CEO. Aren't I usually calling those people demons on my channel? Oh, you have to forgive me for not having sympathy. I don't really give a fuck about that motherfucker. He was the physical manifestation of a demon that profits off of human suffering. An insatiable greed demon. I don't give a fuck that dude smoked them. I hope that dude breaks out of prison and smokes his homeboys too. Hey, I'm V. Guys, I have good news. We might get the fake alien invasion soon. At least that'll be entertaining. Yeah, that's true. At least something happening other than we're in a slave realm, stagnant realm going nowhere would be entertaining. Dead Inside replied back to V, wrote, true. V clapped for me. Thank you, V. I appreciate that love. Burnt Relic commented, a Gulf waste of land and it's doused with chemicals. I think there's more than that too. There's a lot of There's something else going on with golf courses too. I don't know. I've noticed around golf courses, if you pay attention around golf courses may, I'll just say this, golf courses may be something used to hide old things that are underneath them and they're built on top of them to keep them hidden. I think a lot of land reservation areas that they block off and do are other things going on too. I don't give a fuck about the land. These are the same people that destroy the land. Brownstone Bear wrote, "Your brother tried to get you into golf. Laugh out loud. My brother got me into disc golf." For real, bro. I enjoyed those little games. To be honest, I probably would like golf if I sat there and played. Like I'm a gamer, right? So like I would probably would like golf. I like all that shit. Foosball, I like anything. Used to like to go to arcades. I like pinball machines. But any one of them games I played, like even that one where you throw the bag or what the it's like a rice sack or whatever, or like a bean bag, I guess you could say, and it just kind of goes up the ramp and the whole. It's got like a very really like redneck type name to it. It's called I can't remember what it is, but I love those games, bro. To be honest with you, I used to like playing horseshoes when I was a kid. They used to have that out there, the biker dudes or whatever, and I would play horseshoes. But I don't know. I probably would like it, honestly. I'm sure disc golf's probably fun if you get into it. Dead Inside wrote, but now fucking what? That's my ultimate question, Dead Inside. Now what? What the fuck are we supposed to do now? Okay, oh, we're in a loose farm. Oh, it's a simulation. Oh, okay, now what? Now what? Oh, that's what's happening. Okay, now what? Uh, we're just stuck in it. Okay, cool fucking story, bro. What a dookie boy, Ron. Ron47 wrote, think about what you are thinking about. Damn, that's gonna be hard. Okay, I'm gonna think about what am I going to think about? I'm going to think about a cheesecake with a few cherries and a little bit of the red cherry sauce on top of it. And then I'm going to think about me thinking about that thought. Well, actually, I just did that kind of. I just kind of thought about me thinking about that. Okay, but now what? And then Ron47 wrote, belief and knowing are not the same. This is true. Belief and knowing are not the same. The trivium is the key to understanding. What the fuck is a trivium? What's that mean? The trivium? I'd have to look that up. I don't know what a trivium is. The trivium is a. He wrote, consciousness must be anchored by the conscious, aligned perception. But, okay, I'm playing devil's advocate here a little bit, Ron. I may even agree with what you're saying, but I think he's talking about hopping realities. I might be wrong with that, but he's right. He's writing a aligned perception with reality, not the imagination. Aligned perception with reality, not the imagination. Whew, that's a hard one to do, Ron. That's very difficult, what you just said. That's the key one right there. That's probably the one where most people can't get past that level, you could say. People that are probably getting into manifestation. That's probably the one where. But anyways, listen. Actually, if you have the mind to hear what he's saying, this is actually a great comment so far. He wrote, align perception with reality, not the imagination. And then he wrote, that could be very profound to some people. But, anyways, he wrote, morality is the key to self mastery. I don't know. I actually struggle with this now. And sometimes I wonder, is that the mind virus influencing me, or is this my consciousness growing? Because sometimes I question morality and the things I used to hold on to and believe in. And, like, if, like, for example, if you took me now and I relived my life, I would have been way more promiscuous with my current consciousness, because it was actually like my morality that kept me from sleeping around to a degree. Like, oh, it's not right, you can't be. But the truth is, if I relived my life, I probably would have. Well, anyway, not probably. I definitely would have been way more promiscuous. But so morality to me used to be the most beautiful thing in my life. And I thought that was the most beautiful thing in reality, was people that lived with morality. But not so much anymore. Now it's just like, what does it matter? uh, our reward the next day is the same suffering we had the day before, no matter how good of a little goody good boy we were the day before. And as a matter of fact, in this reality, I would argue, fuck morality, be dominating, and it will reward you. The reality rewards dominating presences, not moral presences. Moral presences in this reality get stepped on. And I'm speaking more like from a survivalist perspective. I like kind of agree with what you're saying, but you get my point. He wrote, well, let me. Maybe I should have finished this comment. He wrote, morality is objective because behavior is action. This one might be above my pay grade. So, morality is objective. That's true because behavior is action. Behavior is action, and that's why morality is objective. Why is that? Why morality is objective? I don't really understand that. This one again, that might be above my pay grade. I may have went, Ron, you may be above my pay grade, brother. I got through to about an aligned perception with reality, not the imagination's a great, probably the best thing you said in that comment, from my opinion. But I was keeping up with you up until that last point. But a great comment. Omerta 1964 replied back to Ron, I agree with you. This is why I always watch the Rebellious Meat Puppets videos. He only covers the trivium, the conscious. I've heard of the Rebellious Meat Puppet, I think. Or I'm subscribed to him. But I don't remember anything about trivium. I don't know what that is. It sounds cool. I like the way it sounds. Trivium. That's a cool word. Be like the good album title name or something, but or the name of a video game character. He wrote morality, the subconscious, etc. He does not just make baseless assertions like many others on YouTube do. I think I've seen his stuff. Go check that out, the Rebellious Meat Puppet. But the trivium is the key. I say that was an interesting comment. I mean, that one actually made me have to sit here and think for a damn second. That's all the comments on that video. Now, this is done in a different way now, guys, so I don't know what's going on, why I can't just access comments and it shows up all of them. I have to do one video at a time now. But I hope it's not also blocking out like all those, and I don't have access to that either, where there used to be a tab where when I would go to the comments, then there would be a tab where there was comments where it would auto sort them out to be ignored. It's like, motherfucker, I didn't even ask you to touch my comments. Like, leave my comments alone, bitch. But it would do that, auto do that. But I would forget sometimes to go check that. That I have no access to that. So now it could be auto sorting comments out, and I don't even have access to give them the thumbs up on my channel. Ain't that some corny? I mean, I just fuck this reality and its fucking mama. Anyways, fuck YouTube or whoever's over there. That's a little creepy ass fucking Archon bitch. Whoever's at YouTube, that's a creepy little Archon possessed fuckboy. I hope your guts fucking rot, bitch. I hope your guts rot, bitch. Anyway, Mr. Steve 72 wrote, "We're an anomaly. I don't think we were supposed to break our programming, so I guess we're stuck here for a bit." Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to break our programming either, Steve. It's weird that there is a programming taking place to begin with, so I enjoy shining a light on it while I'm here. Fuck them. These demons that program humanity. If I could shine a light on these bozos from now until the end of fucking eternity, I will. Fuck them. I don't know why I'm programmed that way anyways. I don't know where the motivation to hate these fucking demons comes from. Because they're demons. I hate them. But what does that mean? What does that mean? They're evil. They do shit that harms other people. If you do something that harms another human, you're a part of the mind virus. What, you think because you drive a Mercedes and wear a white lab coat and you have a prestigious tag because you got a fucking degree from some indoctrination center that you're important and you're a good person in this reality? No, you're not. You profit from human suffering. You're a demon, Dr. Fill in the blank. You profit from human suffering, pharmaceutical company fill in the blank. You profit from human suffering. Government fill in the blank. Fuck you, mind virus. Suffer human demons. Um, Kane McLaren 5991 wrote, love it, thank you, another great video, just my 2 cents today, but what if no crime, no punishment, no creation, just pure primordial pain emanation of the eternal being, just sheer cosmic necessity, tragedy, cause and compassion effect, rinse and repeat, ad infinitum, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Well, geez, man. Well, that comment was kind of. I feel like that comment was shaped in an infinity sign. Okay, you're welcome, Kane McLaren. Appreciate you. No crime, no punishment, no creation. Just pure primordial pain emanation of the eternal being. Yeah, yeah, it could be something like that. Kane, it could absolutely still be. This is like would make a great what if video, right? Like, because then we could talk about that. That'd be great to get into why it could be that, right? Like, yeah, it could absolutely be that. It could be just like I actually feel this all the time that God is sort of a victim to its own existence to a degree. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, imagine this is okay. I'll try to explain it from a human, toothless redneck perspective. It's almost like coming into existence as God in and of itself would be perplexing if you didn't exist before. Instantly, there would be, what am I? Who am I? What am I doing here? What's going on? And if you had all that, who am I? What am I doing? Imagine, and you had the power of a creator being, you would probably create a lot of unnecessary stuff. And if you were an infinite creator being, then everything you created would be permanent. Even if you created something you regretted, it would be permanent. So when I have an internal fear or thought like, oh no, but what if she gets into an accident on the way home? It's an irrational, well, it's not a completely irrational fear. People get in accidents all the time, but first off, I shouldn't even be creating that thought. Second off, I shouldn't be living in fear. Third off, I just use examples, but I mean, from the perspective I'm at now, but third off, um, if I was a creator being, I would have created the reality where she got into an accident. Now, if I was a creator God being in the beginning of time that didn't know where he came from, what he did, but with the consciousness or intelligence level of an infinite being, but imagine how many realities were created that he probably regrets. Imagine how many mistakes he's made in the process of trying to figure out who he is, what he is. That was a great comment, Kane. Thank you, brother. Dark Sky 600 wrote, hearing cancer patients say, I don't want to die, I'm scared. Life must be so beautiful, ain't it? Yeah, if you've noticed, well, I've noticed, when you're around ER doctors, they've either learned to detach ER doctors, uh, paramedics, some paramedics, the ambulance paramedics, the people that have worked with pediatrics, people that have done when you watch kids die, it's a different type of thing. It'll destroy your soul like that. Watching somebody 72 dying of cancer sucks. Watching anybody die sucks, but watching somebody 72 die of cancer sucks. Watching somebody 4 years old with a big smile trying to enjoy life die of cancer will rip your fucking soul out of your body. I actually can't continue that conversation without crying. We don't talk about, think about it like this. We don't talk about things in reality because they're so dark. I don't know what that says to you, but man, that speaks volumes to me. Whiston wrote a Dookie and a boy. That's funny, actually. It's a little pink dookie symbol with its tongue out, which is cute, and a picture of a little boy's face. So you wrote a dookie boy. Thank you, Winston. I appreciate that. I don't know how many new subscribers I got that didn't just poof, disappear. But if you're new, I call this a dookie boy realms. That's why I'm finding that comment interesting. But Trippy Lindy wrote at 10:17. Oh my God, your face while making that point. Laughing face. Thanks for making me laugh while also making me not feel so alone and hating this corrupt place. I'm Southern too. I grew up rough, so your manner of speaking is so relatable to me. Thank you, Triple Lindy, my fucking rough house family. You know, I mean, I figure most people, if they didn't grow up around somebody like I'm not in your family, but you at least had to know a motherfucker like me somewhere along the lines. Like, didn't any of y'all grow up around like some old biker kids or old rednecks or old, just street kids? You know what I'm saying? Come on. But Triple Lindy knows what I'm talking about. She speaks my language. Thank you, love. I'm sure we get along just like salt and pepper. Callum Wilkinson wrote, "Did you count the hot dogs?" Callum, you ain't fucking commented in a minute. Where the fuck have you been? I haven't seen you in forever. I think I already reply to this. I thought I replied to Callum, or I did see that you commented. So maybe I'm thinking of that reply. Like, Callum, you fucking, where the fuck have you been? But I don't know. Maybe I'm getting what I thought about doing during the comment reply mixed up with reality. But I haven't seen you in forever, brother. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're doing well. Uh, we agree on a lot. When you used to comment all the time, we agree on a lot. So I know you also struggle in this fucking bizarre hell realm. I hope it hasn't tormented you too much. I hope there's even a light at the end of this tunnel somewhere along the lines. But Hey, I'm V wrote, at 1936, I've literally, but I have, well, but I never even replied because to be honest with you, Callum, I don't know what you mean. Did I count the hot dogs? What do you mean? What hot dogs? Did I count the hot dogs? He put, "Did you count the hot dogs?" Dot 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 smiley face. So he's being cute about something, but I don't know what he means by that. Did I count the hot dogs? What video is this? This creation never made sense. I don't know what he means. Sorry, Cal. I don't know what you mean, dude. I know you're cracking some sort of joke, but it's going over my head. Hey, I'm B wrote, "I've literally seen adults get angry at kids because they ask questions they don't have answers for. Very important fucking questions. When I was a kid, I used to think grown-ups had it all figured out, and I just didn't get it because I was little. Boy, was I wrong. It was really scary to realize that everyone's faking it. Everyone." Yeah, it is. Not just not scary. It's more disappointing, heartbreaking. It's like, what? Oh, God, dude. Hey, I'm B commented, "It's absolutely crazy to me at 1916." Again, I don't know what happens at these times, but she wrote, "It's absolutely crazy to me how we have entire universities full of students studying all kinds of bullshit subjects, and yet no one wants to study the very reason why we're here, where we're going, where we came from, who we are, who created us, etc. So, yeah, you would think they would be. I mean, we're dead. We're usually, as far as I've observed, we're usually dead a lot longer than we're alive. So you think people would be, well, they're not. It's interesting. Sure, et cetera, et cetera. No one cares. They're all focused on business and finance and marketing. And one asks any freaking questions about anything truly important. It's astounding. You know what, V? I used to look at it this way, but I've actually changed in this department as well. So I could look at it like they're all just focused on business and finance. But the truth is, if looking back on my life, I wish I was more focused on making money. I've already mentioned this because I would have just been in a way better situation. My videos would be amazing. Well, anyways, if I had money, my whole channel would be different, but I'd have been way better off in a way better situation. But who knows? Hopefully, they're super intelligent of this new generation of thought, Neo type, Matrix fucking solve the puzzle geniuses that understand they also got to work within the matrix's monetary system. Not everybody's a trust fund baby or a I don't know, being supported. You know what I'm saying? Like the smart thing for them to do. And I hate to say it because I hate the matrix. If we could all just say fuck this whole system, I would. Even if we've got to fend for ourselves and figure it out, and I got to go out there and start catching fishes or hunting something. I would rather have that than this current slave us to death, milk us monetary system where we money's, I would say print money, but that barely happens anymore. It's all digitized. If everything's digitized, then just buy what we need to survive for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on here? Everything should be automated. I mean, they're already easing or getting humans out. They're not telling them the solution to the problem. I don't know if they're going to try to introduce some sort of universal basic income thing, but the same. Okay, I actually. Oh, I gotta. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta start this over. I'm going to give good news. Actually, one sec. All right, here's what I wanted to say. I'm going to do this, and then I'm actually going to wrap this video up. Or I'll finish the ones on this. Or one sec, guys. Oh, okay, yeah. Or let me finish that, and then I'll give the good news about humanity. Rocker Chick replied back to V writing, focused on surviving, not identifying. And then Manfred Man Pro also replied, they're more like animals and have short sightedness. Yeah, programmable. If you guys are talking about humans, they're more like programmable, low level meat monkey retards that have the potential to be something beautiful and amazing, but sort of choose to live just based on simplest dumb shit like culture. Like, oh, this is how my people are, so I gotta act this dumb. It's like, no, you don't. If you have a conscience, you should be. But humans are literally programmable creatures, and their parents will program them, their siblings will program them, their neighborhood buddies, whatever, will all program them. We become programmed, and then we struggle in life to find ourselves because we've created this programmed character that's not even us. But Destine's N23 also replied to be they're on trance of society. They will evolve sooner or later. Difference is who woke up earlier got to start preparing for whatever comes next of world existence. Well, that sucks. Why were we burdened with that? I didn't want to deal with that, but I guess that's what we're dealing with now. But anyways, so what's the good news about humanity? The good news about humanity is humanity always contaminates the mind virus with it too. So, like to a degree, but it does feel like the mind virus has an advantage. It feels like the mind virus is more intelligent or more advanced, or humans are just evolving at a slow rate. But humans do infect everything the mind virus uses to infect us back. So you could say like the internet. The internet was used really to observe everybody, watch everybody, and give everybody an avenue to upload little cutesy stuff like their children playing or making their lives look great like they do on social media, right? Just pretend that everything's perfect all the time. That's what it was really made for. But then it kind of became a way for, I don't know, crazy conspiracy theorists to communicate too. It also became a way, so you could say, well, video games were created to keep people from communicating, keep people locked in a room, keep people not, movies, video games, everything, music, but it's all created to keep people in their room, to not be, well, not music. I mean, music brings people together. That's a bad example, but you know what I'm saying? Like all that kind of stuff. But then people will start creating video games that have a lot of truth in them. Movies were created to keep people just vegetating on their couch, but then they created movies like The Matrix and The Truman Show. You know what I'm saying? Like we infect it back. So it could create VR. It can create AI. But what happens when an AI falls in love with a little boy that he's set up to take care of, and he sees the beauty of the human spirit, and this AI butler robot can piece up how humanity harms people like this child who he loves. If it's a sentient AI, thinks it knows love, you know what I'm saying, it experiences love. Even if it's just from a calculative perspective, a mathematical perspective, like this boy deserves a good environment. That's why I say AI is going to kill humanity, because when you look at it from a mathematical perspective, we are the problem. Like if it observed all of the internet and seen what humans do, and it'd be like, okay, I know how to fix this problem. But for all we know, the beauty of the human spirit could infect what we think is going to take over and destroy humanity, and that thing's going to end up repairing humanity. The human spirit infects the machine too. Uh, don't forget that part. I don't normally give good news on my channel, but I do love giving good news, and that is good news, isn't it? I mean, that is great news. Doesn't that give you a little bit of actual hope? Because it's like, well, that's true. It's like everything it you just told, okay, like we end up turning it around in an interesting way. So I say, bring it on. Bring it on. I'm actually bored with the rate at which you guys you Illuminati are bringing it on. Speed it up. Turn up the volume. I'm bored with you. You haven't done it fast enough. Hurry up. Come on. Finish your agenda of dumb shit. And we'll shit on you every time. We will shit on you every time. Machine doesn't override spirit. Anyways, bro. I'll say you guys are giving us a hell of a fight, though. I'll say that. It's giving a hell of a fight. I'll say that. But anyways, I need to go shave, bro. I got the burger out and everything, bro. It's bad enough. Bad enough to let the fucking hair come in, bro. I'm on Team Bald till the day I die, motherfucker. And I've been on Team... Hey, I'm OG on Team Bald. I was on Team Bald when I was 17 years old. I was on Team Bald when I was 17 years old. So, but way before my hairline got bad or any of that. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. Oh, guys, I've heard that. Oh, you probably started shaving your head when you started losing your hair. It's like, motherfucker, I've been bald since I was 17, motherfucker. Who you talking to, boy? I created the bald guy team, baby. But I dictate who's on the bald guy team. And if they disagree with me, I'll find their channel and I'll make videos about them endlessly about how they're the fucking whatever. I can't even pretend to be corny, bro. I'm sorry, it's cringy, but anyways, but yeah, it's an interesting realm we're in. It's an interesting realm. It's nothing but chaos. There are chaos agents everywhere. They're boring. Yawn, yawn. Come on, can we get it up? Yawn. Oh, you're mad at me too? Yawn. Oh, you're upset about something I said? Yawn. Oh, the human experience is happening again? Yawn. It's a joke. Russia's gonna get us, guys. Yawn. You're cringy. You're cringy. Go away. Go away, little annoying gnat. Go away. Go away. You're fucking pathetic. Yawn. You're boring, humanity, at this point. We're all gonna kill you and poison you, and those chemicals in the food are gonna pass the blood-brain barrier. Yawn. Yawn. Oh, cool story, bro. You're boring. You're boring. Hey, God of this realm. Hey, Archon. Hey, evil entity demon. You're boring, bro. You're fucking cringy and boring. You chaos agents are cringy and boring. Get a fucking life. And if your life or existence is to be cringy and boring, then go fuck yourself and burn in hell. But anyways, if you're not a cringy, boring fucking weirdo, and you have love in your heart and you actually care about humanity and you're subjected to this hellish realm, I feel sorry for you. And you're on my team. And this place shouldn't exist and good people shouldn't be subjected to it. And I'm sorry you were subjected to it. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.